Muhammad FAISOL bin Mat Saleh, leader of our group, Falsafah and Issues Masa. So I am with Muhammad AFZAL, person prepared for this slide. So I interested to introduce our presentation. Before that, I will introduce to you all my friends in this group. So we have AHMAD Ridwan bin Yahya, NOOR binti ATAN, Nurul Nadia binti Abdul Rahim, Muhammad YUSUF bin SHANI, DULLASI Nathan anak lelaki SENDIRIN. Okay.
Abstract. The study investigates the participation of City University students regarding abstract philosophical concept and their understanding of ethics. The objective is to assess how well students grasp philosophical idea and their ability to apply an ethical reasoning in real life situation. A survey was conducted among undergraduate students to explore their awareness of ethical theory and their attitude toward philosophy as a tool for critical thinking. The result indicate a various level of engagement with philosophical concept, which some students showing strong ethical awareness, while others express a lack of practical application in their daily life. The findings suggest that enhancing the practical relevance of philosophy in the curriculum could improve student ethical decision making. Keyword: ethnic awareness, philosophy, critical thinking, higher education, and student participation. Philosophy has long been regarded as a discipline that shapes individual ethical framework and critical thinking skill. Within the realm of higher education, philosophy is often taught in a theoretical concept, which less emphasis on how it's applied in real-world situations. The study aimed to explore how students of City University engage with abstract philosophical concepts and how the concept help them understand ethical challenges in contemporary society. While philosophical education can provide students with valuable tool for analyzing ethical dilemmas, there is a lack of research on how students perceive and apply philosophy ethics in their everyday decision making. The study seeks to fill that gap by examining the way in which students understand and apply philosophy ethics in the concept of this life.
Problem statement. Although philosophical education is essential for developing critical thinking and ethical awareness, there is limited research examining how students apply these concepts in real-life scenarios. Many students engage with ethical theory in the classroom but struggle to connect these abstract ideas with everyday ethical challenges. This study seeks to address this gap by exploring how at City University students perceive philosophical concepts and whether they are able to apply these ideas to ethical dilemmas they encounter in their daily lives. Research objective: to explore how students perceive abstract philosophical concepts, to assess students' understanding of ethics in relation to contemporary societal issues, to evaluate students' ability to apply critical thinking when faced with ethical dilemmas, to examine the practical relevance of philosophical education in students' decision-making process.
Literature review, ethic in philosophy education. Philosophy course of focus on theoretical ethical framework. Yet there is limited evidence showing how well student connects this theoretical idea to practical, real-world ethical challenge. Some studies suggest that integrating practical ethical decision-making within the curriculum could improve student engagement with philosophical concept. William, 2020. This approach could help student see the relevance of philosophy beyond the classroom and make them more adept at applying ethical reason to social problem. Critical thinking and ethical decision making. Critical thinking is an essential skill in ethical decision making. It allows individuals to analyze and evaluate the consequences of their action and make well-informed decisions based on moral principles. Research indicators that philosophical education promote critical thinking, which is crucial when dealing with complex ethical dilemmas. Bennett Colbert, 2019. However, while philosophy enhance critical thinking, its effectiveness in real-world context remain debate. Some students struggle to translate theoretical knowledge into practical decision-making. Literature review, philosophy and abstract concept. Philosophy is inherently abstract, which can make it difficult for students to relate to real-world ethical situations. Educational research and philosophy pedagogy indicated that students benefits from concrete examples and case studies that show how abstract philosophical concepts apply to everyday life. Taylor, 2018. This suggests that there is a need for more practical teaching method and bridge the gap between theory and practice. Student attitude toward philosophy and ethics. Student attitude toward philosophy and ethics can significantly affect their ability to engage with and apply philosophical concept. Many students recognize the importance of ethics but often struggle to apply philosophical theory outside of academic setting. Huck, 2017. This highlight the challenge of making philosophical education more relevant and applicable to student daily life. Thanks.
Methodology. This study used a mixed method approach combining both qualitative and qualitative research methods to assess student perception and understanding of philosophical concepts. A total of 150 undergraduate students from various disciplines at City University were surveyed. The participants were randomly selected to ensure a diverse range of responses. Data was collected through an online survey consisting the multiple choice question, Likert scale item, and open-end question. The survey aimed to assess student philosophical awareness, ethical reason, and attitude toward philosophy. key findings. The result of the survey reveal several key findings. Physical awareness, approximately 40% of students were able to identify at least one ethnic theory, while 30% struggle to name specific ethnic framework. Students were measured in philosophy show higher level of awareness. Application of ethnic. While 70% of students recognize the importance of ethnic, only 40% reported regularly applying ethnic reasoning in their daily decision making. Many students express difficulty relating philosophical concept to real world situation. Critical thinking skill. Students who had stronger training of philosophy demonstrated better critical thinking skill when responding to ethnical dilemmas. However, even this, students sometimes found it challenging to apply abstract theories to complex real-life ethnical issue. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. The findings of this study underscore the importance of making philosophical education more practical and relevant to students' everyday life. While students generally recognize the importance of ethics, their ability to apply specific philosophical reasoning to real-world situations remain limited. This suggests that philosophy course could benefit from more concrete examples and case studies that help students understand how abstract ethical theories related to the challenge they encounter outside the classroom. One of the major challenges revealed by the student is that students often struggle to connect theoretical knowledge with practical decision making. This highlights that need more applied teaching method that focus on the practical relevance of philosophical in ethical decision making. It also points to the importance of integrating philosophical education with other disciplines, enabling students to see the broader application of philosophical concepts. Thank you. Hi, good evening. For the conclusion and recommendation, this study demonstrates the City University student possess a basic understanding of philosophical and ethical concept, but face challenge when it comes to applying these ideas in practical situation. This finding suggests that enhancing the practical application of philosophical in curriculum could improve student ethical reasoning and decision-making abilities. As a recommendation, incorporate real-world ethic example. Philosophy course should include more case studies and example that illustrate how abstract ethical theories apply to real-life situation. This would help students see the practical value of philosophical education. Second, offer workshop and seminars. Seminars or workshop focus on applying philosophical reasoning to decision making could help students to develop the skill needed to tackle ethical dilemmas in their daily life. Third, encourage interdisciplinary collaboration. Collaboration between the philosophy department and other academic disciplines could both student understanding of how philosophical ethics can be applied in various fields and enhancing the practical relevance of philosophical education. Thank you.